Same kind of curls. Ian Shefflin as well, too.
Well, Hall on the way down, taps it back. Chase Hunter controls for Clemson.
Who's done a tremendous job there at Boston College at this point. Knows that he's going to have to get those guards to find ways to score the ball.
Well, that'll help Jaeden Zackery from the mid-range.
They should have been in the tournament last year. Wasn't right.
Yep.
They should have got in. They deserve to be in.
Shefflin working through the double. Nice dish. And that won't sit down either. An 0 for start is finally followed up with Chauncey Wiggins on the first make.
Prince and Post being out for this afternoon.
Clemson has a look of a team that wants to score 60 in the paint today. Madsen is blocked. Girard got out there, but now a 5-on-4 for the Eagles. As Girard gets back in, late clock. And Harris bags the 3. Girard with back-to-back misses to start his day. Zackery downhill and leaves it off for a lay-in for Strong. It is very similar. It's more similar than it is different when you look at Earl Grant's team and Brad Brownell's team because of that influence coaching together. Harris banks it in. Oh.
Well, look, they're both execution-based teams. They rely on half-court offense and precision of their cutting, screening.
Well, there you go. Pounding it in the post. P.J. Hall with the hook. Good defense from Dylan Hunter, who picked up that first foul on that last play. You said it, Chase Hunter rushing back to the scores table. After that sequence, and Hall is inside for 2. Into Godfrey. Has a big on him this time, and Strong clamps it, but into the hands of Shefflin. Skip past 3. And it goes down. Dylan Hunter from outside. Well, Strong has not been scared to get his shot up and to start today.
No, and they need him to make some shots. I mean, they're just going to need to find different ways to score.
Oh, there it is for Girard.
They came out the hard hedge. Girard read it, rejected the other way.
How about that answer?
It's a good answer.
Chaz Kelly right back at him. That he needs to get his shot going. That had to feel good.
Yeah, and when you're a shooter like Girard who can really score, just seeing the ball go through the hoop makes a big difference.
And Shefflin with the putback.
He makes winning plays.
And Kelly on the take. Nice find. Strong through the back door.
Weak side slot, as they call it, a 45 cut, and he dove from that side, got right to the rim.
Hunter 3. Book that. This coaching staff, after that loss against Virginia Tech midweek, coming out hitting shots, and the follow-up goes down for McLaughlin off the miss.
It's not something they do where they force turnovers and have high pressure.
Which, if you're Boston College, you're saying, phew, because that was ramped up pressure against Clemson. Shefflin is there for the dunk. First to is Harris, but then the Harlem Globetrotters look. Beadle to Shefflin for the jam. Harris, oh, nice move off the shot fake.
You can see right there where they got lifted.
Andrew Latif said he's too small.
Well, you
use that mismatch with Boston College. When P.J. Hall brought it down, kept it. Beadle in the game goes right back to him. And Hall falling away, cash money.
But really good pass there by Girard, getting to the paint and just a dump down. You had double duck-ins both by Hall and Shefflin.
And Madsen uses his speed past Shefflin. Zackery forced the give up, out for the 3. And short from Beadle, offensive rebound. Shefflin puts it back and 1. Turned up his scoring in ACC, almost 4.5 points per game more. This is the and 1 before the timeout.
Well, you can see there Zackery was on Shefflin on the offensive glass, especially without post. You saw those numbers were post.
Well, McLaughlin with 2 points, and well, that'll work. Tough bucket for Jaeden Zackery.
You can see right here, look at the tight curl by Zackery, and he gets underneath there and is able to get inside. He should have been a foul called.
Kelly hitting the deck, little floor burn with the steal for Boston College. And Zackery stays in attack mode. Now he's got his and 1.
Space out of bounds. You can see the bump here and the old-fashioned opportunity for the and 1. But think about it, taking the ball out of Girard.
Back deep into the paint, an easy 2 for Godfrey. Hall battling for the board, rebound for Boston College with hands. And Hand going straight to the rim for 2 more. And the guy that got Boston College awake again offensively before the half at Syracuse earlier this week, before their comeback in the second half. Girard knocks in a 3.
They are who they are. They're tough. They're a hard-nosed basketball team. They're fundamentally sound. They're well coached.
Well, that's a tough shot, and it goes down for Wiggins.
right to his thigh, so he couldn't elevate on the jump.
Zackery split him, kick out. Harris with the rainbow.
But great find by Zackery, got Clemson sucked in, and Harris made a big three. He is a dynamic scorer, Harris.
Well, one of the best in the ACC. From out there is P.J. Hall in tight again.
So he looks good. I know he might not be feeling good, but he looks good.
Well, second half off and rolling. Boston College looking for their first ranked win of the year. Clemson trying to stop the 3-game losing streak.
The loose post.
Hunter short. And an offensive rebound, of course, for Shefflin. He's been all over the glass.
Again, that's the size, not having posts there. And just you know, Boston College plays through post so much during the offensive end, not having them. They had to reinvent themselves really before game time. Offensive sequence.
I was over in the seat where our lip-syncing friend during the national anthem was sitting. Zackery for three, and he knocks it down.
It's a big turnover right there. You see they played off of R.J. Godfrey, trying to really sit on P.J. Hall.
And Girard off the shot fake.
And you got to give Earl Grant and his staff a lot of credit to have their team playing as well as they have right now. And
Godfrey in tight to make it a 10-point lead for the Tigers.
And just Clemson able to pull away right here. Big possession right here as we get close to the first media timeout.
And Girard was calling for the Clemson crowd to get involved, and that'll silence him.
It's a high level. It's a high level group. It's a hard job. It is not an easy job being an official.
And Godfrey going to work. Tough finish. Heavy on the three. Rebound for Dylan Hunter. Clemson with a little tempo. A three. And it goes down. Number 4 all-time in the ACC and made threes. Joseph Girard. Somebody was reminding me of the shield that you brought in here during COVID times. It was all crumpled up. Getting after the refs a little bit.
In fact, I got a technical foul hitting the scores table with the face shield. I think I'm a nice guy.
I had your back.
Okay,
don't you worry.
Thank you, Connor.
I'm pro Pastner.
Thank you.
Kelly, deep three. Chaz Kelly from outside. Godfrey, that extended the lead to the biggest of the day, but Kelly stabilized things for the Eagles.
The difference in those games, they had Post and Prince, both guys.
Late in the clock, Strong falling away. That'll help their comeback if he starts hitting shots.
In conference,
coaching with each other.
In conference and scouting, everything gets elevated. But yes, they obviously know.
And one, Chase Hunter going to the line to tag on.
Base out of bounds. Chase Hunter was the inbounder. Came and threw it in, got the handoff, turned the corner on the ball screen there. To be a high level player, both offensively and defensively.
They've asked him to be a little bit more confrontational, too. Zackery gets in to score again.
They want him to be a little more vocal to kind of get after their guys a little more. And they got a great studio in there, led by Kelsey Riggs, who's outstanding and awesome. He's as good as you get.
Everywhere this week, hosting a little studio coverage from Houston.
Great, again, take there by P.J. Hall right to the rim. Whether it's the dribble, the pass, the post-up, they want to get in the paint.
A 20-piece, little rim protection. P.J. Hall looking like P.J. Hall. Beetle off a shot fake, slithers in there.
It's fallen a little bit apart for Boston College just based on they just don't have enough scoring right now. And there you go, I say that, that's why I'm sitting here. You're starting to get close to that 8-minute mark. They got to get a stop here, Boston College, if they want to give themselves a chance just to hang.
Working on 20 points, P.J. Hall with the offhand.
And how about the left-hand baseline hook, the spin, to try to change the pace a little bit defensively. Never mind, I was wrong on that. Now they switched back to man-to-man.
Hall on the attack, back to the left one more time. They do have some nuance differences when they go zone.
Yeah, they do. And it was hard to tell because Clemson coming down got a little stagnant, so Boston College was able to be a little stagnant defensively. That's what Madsen does now.
But ball's kept alive into the hands of Beetle. And there's R.J. Godfrey crashing the offensive glass. Now Madsen breaks out and lays it in off the steal.
Great second effort by Godfrey on the offensive glass, came flying in. A little bit hanging around just enough.
Beetle lost it, but right in the lap of Godfrey for an and one. A good bounce Clemson's way.
Yeah, well, can I now reverse that statement? Because that negated the hanging around anymore, just be having a chance to get a three.
Boston College early in this game held the lead first 4 minutes. Clemson's led from pretty much that point on as Madsen hits a three.
Wiggins' hand was below the ball, allowed Madsen to shoot the ball above Wiggins' hand, gave him a little bit of airspace. Madsen's too good of a shooter.
Girard shot fake. Got him leaning.
And he keeps moving up the rankings in the ACC career three-point leader.
He has been especially good. As that bounces home for Harris. They're going to get an all-ACC level player back in Quinten Post when he's feeling better. And Harris plus the foul, that counts, and he'll go to the line for one more.
And Clemson was trailing on it, and then Shefflin was just too late, and they were able to get the and one. He knows how to score.
Three-pointers.
He can find ways to score. He can shoot it. He can do it off the bounce.
And Girard left open to the rim.
But you can see without Post in there, besides the offensive part, just his ability to shot block and create a presence in that paint.
And Girard bags another three.
And he's been outstanding this afternoon.
You think beyond?
I think once you get to the Sweet 16, anything can happen. It's a crapshoot. That was a bad decision by Madsen to try to go at Hall on that. But they gave it right back.
Harris working the break. Zackery three. And he lines it up. They try to close the single digits before the 2.5-minute mark, and Girard's not letting him get any closer with the mid-range shot. Oh, you're still coming up with him?
I'm formulating in my mind. I'm not an expert like you at this yet. I'm still learning on this, Connor.
Harris with the big stuff.
Really good as well, and Coach Boeheim is, and also I think Luke Hancock's in studio, and his Joel Berry in studio is tonight as well too.
You're just going to go down the entire ACC Network talent lineup. Oh, don't forget Kelsey Riggs. We already
I pumped up Kelsey already.
We already gave her shine.
Yeah,
PJ Hall with the bully ball slam. And him and Girard in the fight for the team lead, both right at 26 points. I don't know if another shot will get airborne. Strong rolls that in from three. He'll get back to winning, snapping a 3-game losing streak on a day where Joseph Girard moved into 4th all-time in career 3-point makes.